The hantavirus pulmonary system, commonly known as the hantavirus, is a fatal disease that attacks the respiratory system of the human body. The disease can be contracted simply by breathing. There are five levels of symptoms split into phases. The febrile phase includes fever, chills, headaches, nausea, and chest pains. The hypertensive phase is where the blood levels and the platelets drop. The oliguric phase is where renal failure occurs, and this basically is kidney problems. And the diuretic phase is includes diseases caused by the production of urine by the kidney. And the last phase is the convalescent phase, and that determines whether you recover or not. This disease was most widespread during the Korean War. Many soldiers were affected by the cities that lacked sanitation and lacked rat population control. The rats spread the disease through their urine, feces, and saliva, and during the Korean War, the hantavirus wiped out significant numbers. Other regions affected by the disease included China, Russia, Eastern Europe, Argentina, Brazil, Chile, and even the United States. This map of the U.S. shows cases of the hantavirus reported from 1994 to 2002. The virus was most affected in the western regions of the United States. The mortality rate of the hantavirus is 80%, making it a highly deadly disease. The morbidity rate stands at 38%. In total, 465 cases of the hantavirus have been found in the U.S. This graph shows the year, season of the year, and region of all 465 cases found in the U.S. As you can see, many of the cases were found in the Four Corner region of the U.S. May was the most common month for contracting the virus, and major outbreaks include year 1993, 1998, 2000, and 2006. It is impossible to estimate the worldwide case count due to the massive toll during the Korean War, but the Korean government estimates that 3,000 UN troops caught the disease while over in Korea. The main way to prevent the virus is to manage rodent control. Without rats spreading the disease, there can be no other way to contract it. Although there is no direct cure, antibiotics are issued to patients to help fight the disease. The hantavirus is highly linked with poor sanitation, so the best way of prevention is to simply live in a clean, healthy environment. The Korean War is where the hantavirus became known worldwide, with many troops on either side dying. It was hard to ignore the effects of the disease. The dirty and poor conditions of Korea was a perfect breeding ground for this virus, with rats infesting soldiers' food, water system, and living quarters. The hantavirus is still around today, but with our sanitation standards, few people are infected in the U.S. However, if we don't pay attention to rodent control, some unsanitary parts of the United States could be endangered to this disease. As you know, the mortality rate is extremely high at 80%, so it's important to have strong prevention in the U.S. There are many poor regions of the U.S. that need cleaning, and to do this, the government must fund projects to prevent not just the hantavirus but other diseases spread by rodents. Significant funds can be brought into to clean not only urban areas but rural areas in order to sanitize cities and manage rodent control. No less than several $1 million would be required to clean many of the U.S. cities, and also to raise awareness and prevention of the hantavirus.